Ukrainian forces leave an important bridge in the strategic city of Kherson pockmarked, but still standing. But perhaps not for long. This soldier says they are outgunned by powerful Russian artillery, but determined.
We will liberate Kherson, that's for sure. We will not give it away to the Russians. That's why we're here, so our children won't have to fight anymore, so that we can solve this matter now and forever.
In Kharkiv, mobile artillery units have attacked Russian targets.
The armed forces of Ukraine are advancing step by step in the region.
But the war of attrition on the ground is somewhat overshadowed by Russia's shelling of Odessa's port. Ukraine says it intercepted 2 missiles on Saturday, but 2 more made it through.
Myanmar's military authorities have executed 4 democracy activists, according to state media on Monday. The 4 men were sentenced to death in a closed trial in January. They were accused of helping carry out terror acts against the army that seized power in a coup and unleashed a bloody crackdown on its opponents last year. The 4 included democracy figure Jimmy Jo-min-yu and former lawmaker Pheu Zayador, who was also an ally of ousted leader Aung San Suu Kyi. Both lost their appeals against their sentences in June. The 2 others executed were La Mu Aung and Aung Duyazo. State newspaper The Global New Light of Myanmar said the punishment for the 4 was carried out according to prison procedure without giving details. Previous executions in Myanmar have been by hanging.
An alleged human smuggling speedboat carrying Haitian migrants capsized off the Bahamas coast early Sunday. About 60 people were on the boat when it capsized, and their final destination was believed to be Miami. Search crews recovered the bodies of at least 17 people and rescued 25 others. 2 people suspected of being human smugglers were taken into custody, according to Bahamian police. The cause of the accident remains under investigation as the search continues for others still unaccounted for.
On the Italian island of Lampedusa, thousands of migrants are packed into its only refugee registration centre, overwhelming local authorities. The region's former mayor, Joyce Nicolini, said in a Facebook post that the island has run out of space.
There are 2,100 people packed in the welcome centre in Lampedusa. Even women, children, the sick and those in need of care sleep on the floor. These could be photos from Libya, but no, it's Italy. And these are the ones who survived.
Lampedusa is closer to North Africa than mainland Italy, making it the destination of choice for migrant smugglers. Italian media reported over 1,000 people arrived from Tunisia and Libya on Sunday, as Coast Guards and NGOs like German charity Sea-Watch rescue hundreds of migrants on overcrowded boats.
Pope Francis is embarking on what's been labelled a one-of-a-kind papal visit to Canada, the first by a Catholic pope in nearly 20 years. The pontiff is going on what he's called a pilgrimage of penance, starting on Sunday in Edmonton. The pope said he'll seek to atone for the Roman Catholic Church's crimes against Indigenous peoples. The Canadian government says those crimes included physical and sexual abuse. Earlier this year, Pope Francis offered an historical apology that has caught the attention of the Indigenous community. On this visit, he is set to meet community members, saying he hopes to promote healing and reconciliation.
To the West African nation of Mali, where an Al-Qaeda-affiliated group has now claimed responsibility for a terror attack that took place on a military base near Bamako on Friday. The media unit for the Al-Qaeda's local affiliate, the JNIM, said in a statement that its Katiba Messina branch had carried out Friday's attack. The terror outfit has called the attack a retaliatory response to governmental collaboration with Russian mercenaries. It justified the attack by citing the presence of Russia's Wagner group that has supplied hundreds of fighters to support the Malian military.
Cameroon welcomes French President Emmanuel Macron this Monday on his first visit to Africa since his re-election last April. The visit also includes Benin and Guinea-Bissau. The food crisis and security top the agenda. The effects of the war in Ukraine in the supply of grain is also a major concern. Many also want human rights to feature in the discussions.
Meanwhile, thousands of Palestinians attended the funeral procession for two men who were killed by the Israeli security forces during an overnight raid in the occupied Palestinian territories of West Bank. Now, the Israeli troops and the special forces claimed that they exchanged fire with the Palestinians who were barricaded in a house in Nablus. The Israelis resorted to killing two of these individuals during the hour-long gunfight inside the city of Nablus. The Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid stated that the suspects had been on the wanted list for a series of shootings.